Hi and welcome today to Zero Waste Week number 11. And this was quite a non-exciting week, I should say. Everything is working. Everything's working smooth. I got my routines. I buy basically the same food all the time because I eat the same food all the time, which is probably what everybody does. So I had to think about a subject to talk about today, and that's kind of hard, but I found one, because usually everybody gets mail, and in the zero waste movement there's actually the subject of asking the people that send you unwanted mail, like junk mail or commercial flyers or stuff like that, to just write to them and tell them that they should not send that mail to you anymore. And that is what I did in one case, and that worked. And I don't get that much junk mail at all, because I have this sticker on my mailbox that says "Please no junk mail," and that works too. But I still get mail, maybe not even junk mail, but even important mail, and that creates paper trash. So I started using the paper that I got, that usually has one side that is not plain, and reused it and made new paper by gluing little parts of paper together like that, then cutting into the size of paper and reusing it. And I have another interesting one. That's this one. That's the back, that's the front, perfectly suitable for writing on it, and that lessens my paper trash hugely. And for the little the smaller parts that I cannot use, I cut them into little pieces of paper to make notes on, stuff like that. And then there's the subject of a reusable coffee-to-go cup. I've been thinking about that ever since I started my zero waste journey, and this week the health food store that I work at got reusable coffee-to-go cups for sale, and they are made of bamboo, and I kind of like them, but the top is usually made of some kind of plastic, or in this case silicone. And silicone is recyclable, at least in Germany it is, but it would be even better if I would not have to buy it at all, I think. So I've been thinking, do I really need a coffee-to-go cup, a reusable one? Because whenever I want coffee or need coffee, it's usually when I'm at the university and I'm exhaustedly tired, and I buy a coffee wherever. But I could also go to a cafe, like maybe in the university clinic, and sit there and have my coffee. I don't have to go to a dispenser or a slot machine that sells coffee there. And when I do buy a coffee to go, it's usually because of peer pressure, because my fellow students and I don't have the time to sit down and grab a coffee. And those are the cases when I might actually need a coffee to go cup. But that's only the case like 2 terms in a semester, and that might make it not really necessary. So, unless you guys have a idea on what's the perfect coffee-to-go cup, the most environmentally friendly, the one with the least plastic or silicone on there, please let me know. Okay, on to my my grocery shoppings and my trash. It's Monday and I bought 2 bread rolls, whole wheat, 1 avocado, 4 tomatoes and a bunch of bananas, because I have a lunch break of only 35 minutes and I have to fix something to eat. And usually I don't buy paper bags, but this time there was an exception. And this is my cat complaining that I'm not there for him. Yes. It's Tuesday and these are my groceries for today. There's zucchini, tomatoes, old-fashioned oats and bananas. It's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. I'm sorry about that. I'm too tired. I've been working for 13 hours. I bought whole wheat and rye bread because I figured that I would not have time to make to cook lunch because I'm doing the internship. 2 tomatoes. That's peas and carrots because I want the jar to store lentils in it. That's almond butter. That I need for making milk. That's applesauce, and these are, of course, you can read it. It's English brownies. That's an instant baking mixture that I bought because I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the internship the day after tomorrow on Friday, and the doctor suggested I should make a cake. To show my appreciation of the internship and everything I got taught, and I usually do that, but usually I make something healthy, and I suggested to make something with whole wheat flour and a healthier version of sugar, and I got told that they would not want that. They don't want whole wheat. They want white flour. And they want chocolate. That's 4 women in the practice there. So I got to thinking, and I've been trying this instant mixture before, and it's pretty good, and you can make it vegan. And instead of eggs, I'm going to use either arrowroot powder or maybe flax seeds, and I'm going to use the almond butter instead of margarine, and nobody's gonna notice that it's vegan. And regarding zero waste, this is of course cardboard, and the mixture inside is in paper as well. And I also bought some broccoli. That's it. I bought an avocado and 6 tomatoes. It's Tuesday, and I bought the avocado to make avocado bread with tomatoes, and I'm gonna eat that alongside a stew I made for lunch. It's Friday, and these are basically the only things I bought. This is a bread roll, whole wheat, and this is an African style peanut stew, which is new at the health food store that I work at. And it's a vegan, and it's a whole food, and there's no extra oil in there, and I'm gonna try this. It's Saturday, and I bought a couple of tomatoes, broccoli, bananas, and a pineapple. So, let's go to my trash of this week. And there we have a window of an envelope. Oh dear. A window of an envelope stuck to a sticker from an avocado. That was the bag where the instant baking mixture was in. I remembered it wrongly. I thought it was in paper. It was not. No, I will remember. This is plastic. Too bad. This is a net that used to contain potatoes. I got these as a gift, really. I didn't buy it, but I'm trying to stay away from these nets as well. This is a light bulb, which is broken, and when I try to get it out of its socket, even that broke, so I still have to fix the socket somehow. But also I'm not really sure if I'm gonna stick to my lamp per se, or if I want to buy a new lamp with LED lights, because they are more environmentally friendly. In that case I would have to get a new lamp though, and I don't know about that yet. Then I have an empty bottle of lavender oil. I could reuse that, but I cannot think of any kind of small amounts of liquid that I have anywhere ever had, so this is probably going to be recycled. And then I have 4 lids from gluten-free, alcohol-free beer. And this is it for this week. Thanks for watching. I see you soon. Bye bye.